Okay, since it's Sunday morning, we caught them in the middle of cleaning and cleaning out everything. Okay, first of all, the counters. You've got Formica counters, and they're not in bad condition. I would say we need some extra caulk along different areas back there, but the kitchen counter is good. The backsplash, and again, that's really good also. Okay. Now, the oven can be cleaned, and again, it has a little bit of age and everything, but it can be cleaned, I think, especially these grills that have caked on stuff. All of those can be scrubbed with SOS pads and things and soaked and everything. So if you open up the compartment, all of that can be cleaned as well. And you see this glass here, that's engineered so where you can take that glass out, clean the inside between the glass panes on the outside and the inside, and all of that can be cleaned. Everything in here can be cleaned and scrubbed so that it gives a nice appearance, not a brand new appearance, but nice. Okay. This thing right here, fan works, lights work. No need to change out the exhaust fan. If the dishwasher were acting up, and according to the tenant, definitely need a new dishwasher. I would concur with that. As far as the refrigerator is concerned, I would say this. It would be nice to have a new refrigerator. Now, not that this one is old and really small, but the bigger the refrigerator, it seems, the more satisfied a tenant becomes. Big refrigerators are the thing now, and quite possibly, you could get a bigger refrigerator. Size is no problem here. You've got plenty of space. There's nothing stopping it from being a little higher, a little wider. I would get a sizable refrigerator, and then take this, and either we donate it, we bring it back, clean it up, and we try to sell it for you, or we can bring it into our inventory and take it back to our storage area and just use it. Perhaps when there's another refrigerator that conks out somewhere else, we can take something like this and to be able to use it. Or if you have room around this house, you put it in as an extra refrigerator, but with a great big brand spanking new refrigerator, if you chose that path, then putting this somewhere in the house just would not be worth it. Okay, so cabinets. These cabinets are really nice. I mean, they're good solid wood. If it were me, I would not do anything with the cabinets. I would leave them the way they are. They're not damaged, they just need cleaning really good. Okay. Down here, this is typical drip marks and things from sinks. We make sure the cabinets close all the way and are aligned. Now, I would take this, when this comes out, then I would go back into that corner back there and make sure that all of that is sealed so that we don't get rodents, mice, or whatever would come out of the corner there. That's what I would do, is just make sure that that's all sealed there. Otherwise, these cabinets are in really great shape. And then this thing, this is really cool in itself. I don't remember this. And again, you've got solid wood. This can be really cleaned up and it can become an asset, okay? The lighting, I would say this. That's a nice light up there, but it's not light enough. I would put in a white light a fluorescent light. Now that's a fluorescent light. It has a cover, but it puts a yellow hue onto the kitchen. I would say let's change the lighting so that it's more of a white light than a yellowish light. So a light fixture there. Maybe change the light fixture right here a bit, just to update the lighting in here. We take out those curtains and put just blinds. So far, I just don't see thousands upon thousands of dollars of renovations to this house. You got really good everything here. Now let's talk about the floor. Let's replace the floor. Let's get rid of the vinyl. And if you decide to keep the carpet but change out the laminate, I would say take the laminate all the way into the kitchen and make the laminate such that it complements the cabinets. If it complements the cabinets in the kitchen, it'll go well in the rest of the house anyway. I don't know if that's darker, lighter, or different pattern or whatever, but I just say that should be the way to go. Now, I would say paint this in here again, and once again, we can paint it with a trendy color that will just pull all of these colors together here. And you've got the browns and the golds and the cream color, but we just don't want a cream color walls anymore in here. So we'll figure that out. I got a feeling that the same trendy color, relevant colors that we could use out there would work just really, really well in here. And it would make the kitchen pop. I sound like I should be on TV. Okay, now, we all know that brand new washer and dryer. No worries there. I would say don't worry about getting front loaders or anything of that nature. Stay fairly conservative on the price on there, but the front loaders only lead to trouble because people don't keep the front door of the washer open after they use, and then there's mildew problem and mold and all of that kind of thing. So I say still let's go with a top loader and then just a typical dryer as well, like this. Okay, we paint this room as well. However, just make sure that we have all of the house that looks alike. We make sure we treat that stair there, clean it up. Now I see we've got rubber on the floor. We've had this forever here. If it were me, I would take this up, I would clean the floor real good, and then I would just paint that concrete floor. After it's been cleaned, I would paint it with a real nice oil-based epoxy concrete paint that is a nice and shiny, very clean look to it. That's what I would do, and I get rid of this rubber stuff here. You see the light again is kind of a yellow light. Now it's light, but once again, if you can replace that light with one that is sort of congruent to these lights out here, just kind of a white light that really opens up the whole room here. And we're just talking about a washroom, but this is direct right off the kitchen, so it has to look good also. And then anywhere where we have blinds, if you would allow us to go purchase a set of blinds for the house, just they don't have to be expensive, just new. Because all the blinds have their little problems. Some have lost their, some are sagging like this. Some of the strings are all just, it takes longer to untie those and unscramble those things. And then some have lost the little stick like that. So, and some are regular yellowish mini blinds, and some are these kinds. So again, you can get a set of blinds for all the windows so they all look alike, so that there's some rhyme and reason. Do you guys remember that? It's still there. All right. The next video now, I'll look at the bathrooms.